Hey, girls.
Hi, we're gonna move for more lighting for your viewing pleasures here.
Okay, so Micah's gonna walk for us. See, she walks. This is how Micah walks, and Deb's holding her. Now, most of the girls use a gait belt, but do you ever use a gait belt?
Every once in a while.
Okay, so Deb doesn't use a gait belt, but most of the girls do use a gait belt. So I had to move over here because I was starting a video and the lighting wasn't so good, so I had her move over here because
Are you up there?
so the lighting would be.
Now I'm on your other side, aren't I?
Now the lights will be right
Is that
in front of you.
better?
Oh,
Are we good?
yeah, much better. Hey, Mikey.
No?
No, you don't want to say hello? Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello to our dear friends. This is Tamara and Micah and Deb on Tam's Daily Vlog. How are you? You're good, Micah?
Yeah.
Are you getting ready to eat a snack?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were yapping, and so when Deb comes and she hasn't been a few days, we have to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now your snack's a little behind, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she came home just a little bit dirty. I don't know. You must have. Did you have a drink or something?
Yeah.
Carly
Yeah.
said she had quite a bit to drink, so if she had to go to the bathroom right away.
Oh,
She did, didn't you? Yeah.
so she got a little bit messy there. So we'll just have to make sure we put something on the sweater so it doesn't stain it.
She told me her stomach was hurting. I said, "Are you cramping?" She said, "No." I said, "Is it hurting because you're thirsty and hungry?" She said, "Yes."
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was hurting because she was so full of whatever it is she drank.
Nope, she hasn't. We haven't given her anything yet, huh?
No, I meant because you said she drank a lot
She
today.
drank that right before, after 2 o'clock, before she came home.
You're sitting really good, and you've got your feet up right there. But let's look at how her sitting is really good. I think some of that sitting right there looks so good because of sitting on the bench right back there. We
And the
sit on
wooden
that
chair.
and the wooden chair at the table.
Yeah.
See,
she doesn't get back into her wheelchair for me until right before I leave.
Okay, nice. Staying out of that wheelchair as much as possible is good for you.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. What were we talking about that we could include on the video? Some of it was about Micah. Oh, I know. A couple of things I was going to update you on is Micah's medication. Okay, so I better turn so I've got that light. Is that better where you can see me better? The medication, remember the seizure medication, we are having a little bit of trouble that I wasn't aware of Micah not always getting it. She gets it twice a day. We're making some changes. One is her medication is now in a pill box. The last CNA company that we used, oh, Reagan's coming in. You can just dump that right here.
Bronson.
Sorry. This is not Reagan. This is Bronson. I don't know if you can see him. Okay.
Guess what? Night shift's gonna do that.
That's okay. We now have a pill box. The last CNA company that we used, they did not have any med aids, so they did not allow CNAs to give any kind of medication, and I couldn't put anything into a pill box because it has to be in the box or in the bottle from the pharmacy so that they know that that's who it's really for, and it's not somebody else's medication. I was pretty sure that was with this company here. But anyway, we were able to put it in a pill box. And then what I did was I just took the label off of her bottle and I taped it on the bottom just in case there's ever a question of, is this Micah's medicine? And if we ever need that RX number on the bottom, which I could just call the pharmacy. But just in case we ever needed it, I just taped it on the bottom. And so they are changing, so they're having the girls come into the office and watch some kind of a really long video about giving meds. And they are also changing the paperwork so that on Saturdays, there was one person that was a problem. Oh, and if you need to take Mike in there, you can.
Oh,
I'll just bring the camera in there and we'll.
Okay.
I wanted you to see Micah sitting on the bed, so we started the video in here, but I've got her like way behind, so she needs to take Micah into the table.
I don't see anything different.
So on Saturdays, the girls come from 2 to 4, and in the paperwork it says give Micah her seizure med at 5 o'clock. The problem with one of the girls that I found that did not give her medicine, she left at 4, and she said, well, the paperwork said 5 o'clock. Because I called in about it and the office called her. Well, in my mind, you should come ask me because I don't have anything to do with that paperwork, so I'm not coming in and signing off on that paperwork. It's specific to the girls. I don't know if maybe that's been a problem before with Micah not getting her meds. It can't be a whole lot of the time other than when I was out of town, because if we pick up a bottle of meds on the 1st, then she should be out of meds on the 1st. And unless we're really not paying any attention, this isn't a really big problem, but it could be happening, maybe a couple of times a month or something. I don't really know. But we're hoping to eliminate it at all, because not getting your medication on time can really make you feel really weird. I know when I don't get my Depakote for my migraines, I just feel really weird. Number one, my head starts hurting after a while, but your head feels really weird. I think I feel really weird in my head because of the migraines, but I also think I feel weird in my head because of taking medicine, period. I don't like medication. So they are changing this afternoon paperwork from 1700. They do military time, that's 5 o'clock. They leave at 4 o'clock, so they're going to do 15:45, no earlier than 15:45, which would be no earlier than 3:45 in the afternoon on Saturday and Sunday to give Micah that medicine. So that on the weekend, they're not seeing 1700 and thinking, oh, I'm leaving at leaving at 1600, so I don't need to worry about medication. So we have taken care of that problem, hopefully, in the future. These are the kinds of things that come up. There's just always some kind of a detail. This was a seizure medication detail. Speech therapy. The update on that, they sent me the physical therapy company sent me some paperwork about speech therapy that I filled out and sent in. So now we wait for them to send paperwork to the day program, is what I understand. Now, I don't know if I'm right on that, but we'll find out if that is correct. Hopefully we're going to get a therapist soon. There's already a therapist that goes there, so it shouldn't be too hard. He already knows Micah, apparently. I don't know who he is. I'm not sure I would recognize him if I saw him, but I can't wait to have him work with Micah and find out what kind of devices are available. And thank you again, Greg, for sending me all of those links for all of those possibilities. I've looked at all of those so that I'm ready when I talk with the therapist that will work with Micah and find out what's covered by insurance, or see if there's a better idea of something that's not covered, but it might be a better idea for Micah. I will keep you posted on how that goes. So let's go check on Micah in there. I don't have a pause button on here. Like something's happening to my video thing. Okay, so this is another way that Micah gets therapy, is by sitting in this wooden chair. And she sits up, and that is trunk control right there. It increases her trunk muscles right there. So when she's not eating, it's not a big deal, but when she's eating, she's supposed to sit up. Is that right?
Drink your drink.
And Micah can drink, hold her drink by herself, and
Drink your drink.
Hold her cup.
Goose.
Hold her cup by herself. She can hold a spoon. She can eat a sandwich by herself with her hands. You do pretty good, don't you? Pizza was, if I remember right, pizza was the very first food that Micah could eat by herself. Pizza and some kind of cereal that was kind of like Captain Crunch that you could eat by yourself. Man, you are thirsty. I thought they said you drank a lot today. It's not even hot outside. You are thirsty. Look at you. And another way you can tell she's thirsty is she's not really dripping very much. She's drinking all that. Sometimes she's messy. She'll drip a whole bunch more than she is right now. Isn't that right? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, do you have anything else you want to tell your friends?
No.
All right, you want to say goodbye to them?
No.
No? You want to say bye to your friends? I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord, who made the heaven and the earth, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. And Bobo's getting better and better. He's just doing really, really good. Hey, Bobo. Hey, Bobo. Hey, you big boy. He's not growling anymore. We like it when you don't growl. You're kind of scary. Bye-bye.